Chiefs. Pat Mahommes, number one. That's him. Whoa. Whoop, whoop. You know what time it is, football fans. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Super Bowl special report, baby. Yes, sir. What up, Chief fans? It's time for the dynasty to begin, baby. Woo-wee. Come on. Whoop, whoop. Without this. Whoop whoop! It's time for the bad boys, baby. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Woo! Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I know it's been a while since I've done these recordings because I have taken a hiatus. Not because I got gingivitis, but I have taken a hiatus from the world of social media on all your platforms that you guys access these days, from TikTok, Knock Knock, Vimeo, whatever you call these things. Is a personal choice of mine, and I choose not to be in the, as one of my comedians said the other day, in the peripheral of the critics, because I criticize stuff myself. But this is Super Sunday, Super Bowl, and I cannot just leave you guys hanging here without giving you a prediction for the weekend so you can cash out. And I also have a couple of football games. By football, I do mean football across the pond, that I will give you guys, because there's going to be a couple of matches for this weekend. And I would like you guys to be updated. But let's get straight to the business. Before I do, don't forget there was boxing last night. And I would like to congratulate Mr. Keyshawn Davis, who knocked out Jose Pedraza in round 6 with a banging knockout. Round 6. Now he's 10-0, 7 knockout, the young man from Norfolk, Virginia, USA. The baby Tommy Hitman Hearn, that's what we call him, fast with the hands, look like him, skinny like him, punch like him too. And he took Mr. Pedraza to a boxing tutorial last night for 6 rounds and put him to sleep. And now, also in that same night, there was the main event, of course, Teofimo Lopez, the young Honduran Brooklyn sensation, born in Brooklyn, but his father's from Honduras. Now, record 20-1. That one loss he took to George Kambosos back in the pandemic, and when they were fighting behind closed door when there were no crowds available. And Theo now 13 knockout, but last night's wins was controversial. He's now, I repeat, he's now the WBO light welterweight champion. So congratulations to Teofimo Lopez by dethroning, get this folks, Shakur Stevenson. He did not fight Shakur Stevenson. Last night he defeated Jermaine Ortiz. Shakur Stevenson has retired from boxing. Yes, folks, I have to say it because I have to inform you guys if you follow boxing. Shakur Stevenson is no longer a boxer. The young phenom has now retired. And let me explain to you why he has retired from boxing. It is because he have put in a request to fight the likes of Devin Haney and the likes of Ryan Garcia. He did fight Ryan Garcia. Respect to Ryan Garcia for accepting the match. Unlike Devin Haney, who fled the division, who did not want to fight a young, ferocious bull coming up in the rank of boxing. So now, with that being said, it is all over now. You will no longer see Shakur Stevenson. It is a great loss for me as his fan, because why? He's a young guy I respect. did. But now he's retired. I don't know if he's going to come back and box again. So now it's all riding on Teofimo Lopez. So now Teofimo Lopez, now you are him now in the game. One piece of advice. Last night you won the match in a controversial bout for 12 rounds. 25 years old. I saw you try to challenge Terrence Bud Crawford. Man, let's not do that. Right now, I want you to focus on getting a fight from Devin Haney to make sure that because you did fight against Lomachenko, and I saw how you dominated him in the pandemic and claimed his belt and became undisputed champ. Let's see if we can squeeze a fight out of Devin Haney, and let's big build on to protect him and let him fight the real dogs in the ring. We will see if Devin Haney will accept the fight from you, because I believe that in 2 or 1 more fight you should be able to fight him. But with Shakur Stevenson at the way now in early retirement, I believe that you should be. I believe that Devin Haney will fight Ryan Garcia next. The winner of that fight should fight Teofimo Lopez. I always like Teofimo Lopez. Yes, folks, he's broadacious. He talk that stuff. He talk that smack. He will talk that smack. He's a Brooklyn boy. But when he get in the ring, he backs it up like he always do. So congratulations to Teofimo Lopez, mi hermano. Good to see you back as a champion. And now, let's target Devin Haney for a mega fight in the summer. Because why? I would like you to be on that card when Canelo Alvarez fight Terrence Bud Crawford in September. There is rumor that the fight's going to happen. Folks, if Canelo fight Terrence Bud Crawford, I might as well book my ticket to heaven, because the Lord is on his way for the resurrection, or for the, what they call this thing, the rapture, where you go up high and see your ancestors. Because why? Every time Canelo is up to fight a big fight, there's always an inconvenience. Either he have malaria, tuberculosis, or some gangrene or something come up where he just costs you the fight that you want to see. And in the heavyweight division, I know you guys were hoping to see Tyson Fury fight Usyk with the China. It's not gonna happen, and they say it may be until May. And now we're in March already, or February I should say. If this fight happened, another one, I'm like, it is what it is, folks. Let's focus on what we have before us. Let's focus now on the Super Bowl. Grab your pen and paper. It's time to get you paid for this Sunday. It is Super Bowl, Super Sunday in my stadium in Las Vegas, home of the Raiders, the home of Al Davis Sr., where the torch will be lit. The second best team in the NFL, the San Francisco 49ers. You guys did not know this, did you? Since the league was inaugurated in 1966 for its very first Super Bowl, beside the New England Mighty Patriots with 6 titles, the San Francisco 49ers have 5, courtesy of Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jerry Rice, the whole gang. This is the second best team in the NFL. Not the Dallas Cowboys. They have 4 rings. Green Bay have 3. Denver Broncos have 2 back-to-back, and they were disturbed by Brett Favre in 1998 season, 97-98. After John Elway and Shannon Sharp did the back-to-back 95-96, 96-97. Brock Purdy have the chance to do what Brett Favre did back in 96 or in 97-98 to prevent a hat trick here. So he will be in the way, getting my macho man on. He'll be in the way this Sunday of the great mighty Pat Mahommes, who's looking to get his 3rd ring. Pat Mahommes, the modern-day phenom, the Michael Jordan of the NFL, the one they say that could not do it away from the Arrowhead Stadium. This young man have shocked me to the point where now I practice the art of shut up. Because why? We all betted against Pat Mahommes not to win the Super Bowl this year. Because why? Don't forget I'm a Raider. And on this side, I also support the Bills. And folks, I was on my knees, pause, respect to Cameron, and shout out to my boy London troops, begging for the Lord to pull a miracle for me to prevent this young man from getting... Yes, Pat Mahomes, I have to confess, I'm a hater. I was hating on you the whole season. My wish was not for you to get this far. And you have proved me wrong. You have proved the entire NFL team wrong. All 31 teams are sitting here chirping like, hey, that up. This man here done get to the Super Bowl this year. This is some BS. This is not what we wanted to see. But against all odds, just like when Michael Jordan had that fever and went to Utah in 1997 against Pat Mahomes and John Stockton and pulled that Game 7 out of his and went on to win the NBA Finals. This is what I'm witnessing here. It's greatness. This young man is unstoppable. If you ask me who's going to win the Super Bowl on Sunday, I'm not going to lie to you. All 100% on the money line, the Kansas City Chiefs. No matter how they flip it, toss it. But since we have to be respectful, let's look at the tail of the tip between these two giants. Kansas City Chiefs, folks, 4th Super Bowl since Dick Vermeil. And Andy Reid now, who's about to collect his 3rd on Sunday, because I don't see any other way. I'm giving the Kansas City Chiefs 95% chance to win this whole thing. No disrespect to McCaffrey, IU, Debo Samuels, Lenoir, Bosa. It's just that there is mountain behind mountains to climb. You see, after you stretch your legs climbing the Himalayas, you forgot there is the Everett and Mountain Fuji in there, man. This is what you're about to face on Sunday. And one man named Pat Mahomes, bro. Okay, this is it. You know when you play the video game, there's the last boss to beat. When you thought you beat that boss, like let's say you play Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, you like, yay, we're all done. And then come Bison or Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat, but you're like, God damn, you know what? Fuck the game. I'm bringing it back to Walmart, EB Games, or Blockbuster, because I can't beat it. He's him. That guy. He's him. Okay, this is. He's the boss. The last one to beat in the video game. This is him. And Brock Purdy, you are a good quarterback. I'm giving you 5% chance. Now, you have to prove me right now. Okay? Folks, if you want to, this is the record. This game will be at 6:30, but the real game begin probably at 6:45 or 7 o'clock. They have to do the ceremony, pre-Super Bowl shows where the ladies come, sing national anthem. You're going to see the jets flying in the sky, doing the stars and stripes and all that good stuff we like in the national anthem. It's tradition. But San Francisco is coming here with a record of 14-5 in the main event. And then the Kansas City Chiefs is coming here with the record of 14-6. I don't understand this. How you have 14-5 and 14-6? Roger Goodell, get your facts straight, please, with your analysis and your stats, because that's confusing if I'm explaining this to people who's going to place bets. But as for the spread, this is where I have you guys covered. Guarantee. Remember last year I made a boo-boo and I switched my mind at the very last minute? I don't forget my mistakes, and I'm not ashamed to point out my mistakes. I picked Kansas City Chiefs last year, and at the very last minute, I said, throw it all on the Philadelphia Eagles. I even kept it on my YouTube page. For those of you who follow me on my YouTube or whatever, or spy or keep an eye on that crap, I did pick the Eagles. I will not make this mistake this year. Because why? Pat Mahomes is like the Wu-Tang. A shout out to the Wu-Tang, the whole Wu-Tang nation. He's nothing to mess with. This kid is ridiculous. To bet against Pat Mahomes would be a great mistake. And I will make sure this don't happen this year before I finish my NFL football presentation here. This is how you will do it, folks. You will select the Kansas City Chiefs at -3, at -6. Again, I repeat, this is the favorable bet. -3 Kansas City Chiefs, -6 Kansas City Chiefs. And if they're in the mood If Travis Kelce is in the mood, if Pat Mahomes is in the mood, it will be -7, -10 as the maximum spread to go with the Chiefs because I cannot disrespect San Francisco 49ers here. I have to give them a chance, 5% chance to win this game. Now, if you're 49ers fans, I know you guys are going to get emotional. Oh, you should not pick +10, +6. Even if you lose, you'll cash out on your team. But what you're facing here is it might get ugly in the third quarter. So you're gonna do it like this. Please just make sure you follow this lead. Go with the Chiefs. -3, -6, all in for the Chiefs. All hail. And if they're in the mood, I put that in parentheses for you guys. -7, -10. At the bottom, you will see I put the money line for you. 100% the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl as Pat Mahomes collects his third. And it is finito. Like Vince Carter dunked the ball and left his hand hanging in the rim. It is over. Okay? And that's all I have for your NFL report. I kept it short and kept it sweet. Stay tuned as I give you your soccer report, because this might be the last one you see for a while, because I did not want to do this. I wanted to take my 30 days hiatus to up to 60 days, but it's the Super Bowl. I can't. I did it all season long, and come on, I could not resist. I'll be back for a soccer update, and stay tuned.